Hello there, my name is Dazbound and welcome back to our, there's a post there, a quick look at Palia. This is episode number 4, is it an episode? I think it's episode. This is video number 4 of our early access preview, and just as 6 AM ticks over, there we go, we have crops to harvest. We got our onion and our carrots. So harvesting is as easy as just, you know, click an F or whatever your action key is as you as they're ready to harvest. And as we can see from the inventory, we can get focus from it, but honestly you're better off doing one of two things with these. First of all, selling them. So if we head on over to our shipping bin here, you know, a golden onion sells for 45, which means I guess a regular one sells for 30, and a carrot 184 divided by 8, which is definitely wait, you know what we could do? We just left click 1, 23. There you go, did that in my head. The focus of today is going to be mainly revolving around the renown and the focus elements of the game, but also we're going to get this done today. We're going to start off with this. Basically what's happened is overnight, it wasn't meant to be overnight, but I fell asleep because I was up playing 4 AM. I have set my crafters going, and I have made, well, first of all, I'm doing some copper now as well, but I have made all of the stone bricks and all of the wooden planks we need in order to build our house, which is going to be fantastic. So what we can do is go into our chest here. We can just dump them in. We don't have to put them in our chest, but, you know, makes sense to have them all in one place. As we can see, our materials here, very good. One thing that I was a little bit annoyed about is when I was putting materials into craft, for example, planks and logs, because I've got two sawmills, I wanted to use them both efficiently. I had like a stack of 48 logs, so I was like, well, how do I split the stack? Instead of, you know, either left-clicking to put one in or right-clicking to put all of them in. How do I split the stack? So there is a way of doing it. It's not the most intuitive. It's a little bit frustrating, but hey-ho, early access, beta build, maybe they'll include something later on. But if you press the C key to go into your inventory, or whatever your inventory key is, I really need to rebind that to tab. If you right-click here, you can then split the stack, and it splits it evenly in two. So for me, that's a game changer. So I know what materials I'm going to be turning into what. Anyway, we now have everything we need to build our house, so how many planks? I apparently need to have them in my pockets. Never mind, I'm a big liar. So let's just grab the planks, grab the bricks. Why did it only move 50? Oh, that's interesting, I didn't realize that. Hold on. Oh, so right-clicking is to move a stack, and because each stack is normally 50, interesting. So the game collates, like, or collects all of the materials into one pile in the storage, but when you click them into your inventory, you do it one stack at a time. Ah, okay. Very nice. I mean, I guess it makes sense. So hold on. What? We're experimenting, guys. We're experimenting. What if I was to click and drag all 60? It still only moves a stack. Right. Good to know, good to know. So, 100 planks, 35 stone bricks, and here is where people... Well, one of the biggest complaints I saw in the gameplay showcase on Twitch a few weeks ago. See our house is being built? 7 hours, 59 minutes, and 53 seconds. The playtest only showed a small room being built, and it was for 4 hours, and people were up in arms about it. Look, to each their own, right? Personally, this isn't a big deal to me. I sleep for 8 hours. My plan was to do this before I went to bed last night, but I didn't get around to doing it, so we're doing it this morning instead. You know, there's other things to do. You know, go play the game for 8 hours. Go touch grass or something. I don't know. You know? If it's not for you, I completely understand. Again, free-to-play game. There's no way to progress this through paid currency, which is nice. I actually prefer that they don't offer, like, pay to progress. And like I said, there's plenty of stuff to do. This is why I kind of recommend, it's why I did everything in the order that I have done so far. You kind of like focus on the whole thing to build your house, because then there's a million and one things to do early game to keep yourself occupied while your house is being built. 8 hours is also the biggest time gate that I've seen. The other ones being the rooms to the house that you can build later, which are 4 hours each. So really, I don't see this as a big deal. If you see it as a big deal, that's totally fine. We all have our opinions. Anyway, wanted to get that out of the way. Let's go focus on some missions, mostly around the Renown. So what we're going to do is we are going to head on over to the Phoenix Shrine and talk to Gina about the little flow tube that we got, which will unlock another really cool and useful quest that we will probably should be focusing on ASAP. I also want to pop into Zeki's general store while we're down here, but mostly it's about this shrine. And am I going to go the proper way? Absolutely, no shortcuts today. As you can see, there's lots of things to do. I've been leveling up a few of my skills. We've got some guild stores to purchase some things from later on today as well, I hope. Like I said, the main focus is going to be explaining a little bit about the Renown and the focus system, and also doing the house things, going a little bit more in depth, maybe in tomorrow's video about the housing and the decorations and what's possible. I do want to say as well, if you guys do have any questions or comments, of course put them in the comment section right underneath that like button. If you wouldn't mind clicking that as well, that'd be fantastic. This is all being recorded before the game is publicly available and before the closed beta starts. They've allowed us a little bit of time to record some stuff, so I'm not going to be able to answer your questions and comments in the video series itself, because by the time you guys see this, I would have been done recording it. But what you can do is you can pop over to my Twitch stream, twitch.tv/Tazban. You can ask me there, or I do plan on making a follow-up video just before the open beta starts, and I'm hoping I've got lots of questions that I can get them answered for you. So there is a limitation to what I can and can't say, but for the most part I should be able to answer pretty much all of your questions, I'm fairly certain. And to all of you that have been watching, whether it's 2 of you or 2 billion of you, thank you so very much. You are very much appreciated. Right, I don't think I've come here at the right time, have I? Try the battery at the door behind the waterfall. Let's do that one first. Yeah, because that one's a little bit different. So, talk to Gina about the shrine. Yeah, I was meant to go to Gina and not go to the shrine, but since we're at the shrine, if we head on to the right over this way, we'll see a broken door. If we press F, let's see, we unlock it and we can enter the ruins. Black screen. There we go. How cool is this? I love this. Oh, fantastic. Alright, welcome to the ruins. What is this place actually called? It's a good question. No map available. My favorite area in the game. No map available. I think this is called something like the Water Ruins. I'm not entirely sure. But as we can see here, we have something to inspect. A bowl with rust on the bottom. The inscription has been worn away by time. We'll read this. The strange writing says, knowledge grows in the mind. I can read, I swear. Knowledge grows the mind, even in times of strife. To enter here, you must supply that which grows life. Now, if you don't want the answer to the riddle, look away. But I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And a little bit of that. And bippity boppity boo. And if you want to solve the puzzle for yourself. Oh. Magic. I love this. Oh, so good. So good. Alright, we got friendship with Gina. Oh, hello Gina. Good to see you here. It's safe to look back at the screen now. If you were looking away. Yeah, this is the, well, let's talk to Gina about it, actually. Hello. You actually did it. I heard rumbling and came running. This place is amazing. It must have been some kind of temple. Can you actually read the carvings on the wall? This is ancient human writing. Actually, no, that makes perfect sense. You're a human. Of course you can read your own language. You scouts ahead, Heckler. I'll survey the room to see what we can learn.
Well, back to my research.
Yeah. Cool. So, we head on back here. Oh, bit of a weird camera angle there. Big old ruins. Big old ruins and a headless statue. This chamber was added for your protection. Do not give up your faith. The king shall free us when it is safe. Our people will roam this land again. Interesting. Now, if you so desire. No, that's not what I thought it was. We can't really do anything here just yet. But now that we've come in here, we can go and return to Gina, and she should have an optional little quest for us. I promise we will be talking about focus and renown in a little bit. But since we were here, let's just do this quest. Hello, Gina.
Sorry, I was in my thoughts.
There you are. Good. I was starting to think I dreamed the whole thing. So yesterday, Heckler and I were examining the ruins more. Really? Trying to find out what's going on, why the humans are suddenly back. I found a piece of a statue that looked like it fell off the phoenix. So, well, I returned it. Which is when it started glowing, just like when you dropped out of the sky. Oh no, I'm getting flashbacks to Pokemon Legends Arceus. It stands to reason these two events are connected. I like to test my hypothesis, which means I needed to try and check out the shrine, but only if it's convenient. Found something up ahead? What is it? Some big ruins. A ruin? Intriguing. Perhaps this was a temple. I wouldn't try navigating that area without a glider. We need to speak with Nejuma. Nejuma? About building you one. She usually hangs around Bahari Bay. Yes. This is going to be something that I think we will focus on tomorrow or in the next video with alongside with skills. So yeah, looking forward to doing that. Unfortunately for the time being, it means that we will not be able to do... I'm clicking on the wrong button. We will not be able to do the Phoenix Shrine. No. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're going to be doing this one next. Interact with the Phoenix Shrine to investigate. Note the location of the Phoenix Shrine should be marked with a quest icon on the map. So, it's weird. I thought we had to talk to Gina about that, but we don't. We're going to head back to the Phoenix Shrine. I swear there was something else around here that I saw before, but I'm clearly forgetting. Maybe it was a different area. Anyway, I will see you guys back at the Phoenix Shrine where we were first found. Alrighty, here we are. And let's see if this is become a bit more... Oh, wow. Were the wings as big as this before? I can't remember. We head on up to the altar here. See that we can commune with the Phoenix's feet. Offering to the Phoenix. Focus bonus increased to 25%. So yeah, this is one of the very many things that you can do with Renown. So as you can see, our Renown has gone down. If we hover over our focus bar here, it says that your focus bonus is 25%. This can be increased by spending Renown at shrines. So we got, 100 more Renown. I don't know if I want to do that or not. Let me just see quickly if I've got any... not quests, accomplishments. Can I claim any of these? Or is it all automatic? Looks like it might be automatic. Yeah. Yeah, because look, we completed these ones. Okay. So I would commune with it again to get some more, but I kind of want to save my Renown for some other things. But the game does tell you quite simply here, if you hover over Renown, you earn Renown for leveling up, developing relationships with villagers, completing quests, and completing accomplishment, and it caps out at 1,000 Renown. So you want to make sure that you're spending it, you're not really saving up too much of it. I actually wasn't aware until I read that earlier on, that it caps out at 1,000. So, what else can you do with Renown? Well, I'm going to go back to where my housing plot is, and I will show you something else you can do with it, which might be more worthwhile. I think for now, you probably want to focus on raising that multiplier up, but I'm going to show you what else you can do with Renown. Alrighty, Roo. So this is the entrance to the housing plot back there. Down there is where we went to go to the Phoenix Shrine, but if we head to the left, this is an area that I've not really shown much of at the moment, and the reason why was because I was waiting for this. We do have a quest marker to go to Bahari Bay. That cave icon on the compass there is Bahari Bay. I hope they're going to add more areas. Bahari Bay has changed a lot since I first started playing. and I've not really explored much of it since it's been updated, so I'm looking forward to having a Bahari Bay exploration day. But if we head on into here, such a beautiful place. I love... Oh, there's the Yeti Mountain again. Such a beautiful place. I love this. With these, like, incense burners. And, oh, it's just so nice over here. You see the structure against the waterfall here. And this is a different shrine. Oh, just so... Oh, the atmosphere in this game is phenomenal. Absolutely love it. If we head on up to this shrine, this is the Dragon Shrine. We can inspect it. A shrine to a great dragon. Unless they've changed it. Alrighty, I think if anyone's going to know what to do here, it's probably going to be Chain here at the Apothecary. So, let's go talk to him. We did speak to him once before already. That looks familiar, doesn't it? Let's see if what Chain had to say. It's good to see you out and about, Phoenix Child. I realize I made an error in our last conversation by assuming you were devout. I wish to correct the mistake. Tell me, are you spiritual? I promise I will respect any answer you give. I'm still figuring that out. It's kind of nice that they do that. They respect everyone's walk in life. You know, I like that. Don't worry, you're only just created. You have plenty of time to figure all that out. But if you seek guidance, my door is always open. The awakening of humans shows that our world is shifting, changing. Some people fear change, but the brave know how to embrace it. I pray the dragon Magi gives me courage in these turbulent times. Okay, so I don't know what just happened. I literally came back to my plot. This is probably after talking to Chain, actually. I planted some crops that I just went and bought. I'm experimenting. I got cotton, I got onions, and I got tomatoes. It does seem like the boost comes... or it shows the boost that crop gets, not the boost that crop offers. I'm sure there's probably a better pattern, but I'm just messing around at the moment, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. For example, surrounding this one onion with 3 cotton probably wasn't the best idea, but c'est la vie. Anyway, I just saw that in the top right corner there, I got a quest for the Dragon Shrine, and it now says commune with the Dragon Shrine. So I've got a feeling it's probably locked behind talking to Chain and getting this message from him. How are you settling into the village? I hope you found the residents here as friendly and as welcoming as I know them all to be. There's one final resident you have yet to meet. Should you have the time and the will, I ask that you speak with the dragon at his shrine north of the village. You may not be his child, but I'm sure he'll welcome you to kill him just the same. So yeah, regardless of what it says, I haven't met everyone yet. I can't show you the map. It's kind of annoying that I can't see the map. Is this a fast travel location? No. Okay, that's just for visiting friends. We'll look at that maybe later on. It's difficult to link up with the other partners at the moment. We're all very busy, all trying to get as much insight and footage done as we can. But yeah, we do have the mission now to go commune with the Dragon Shrine. It's a little bit of a sidestep there, but that's okay. Anyway, let's head back to the wonderful, beautiful Dragon Shrine, and we can commune with it. You can see what communing with the Dragon Shrine does in comparison to the Phoenix Shrine. So it doesn't say how much it's going to cost to begin with. If we commune, it will increase our maximum focus from 200 to 250. So that is how you will upgrade your focus bar, because you will find later on that I believe the focus bar drains in accordance to how much XP is granted. So as you level up your percentage bonus, you'll find yourself using more focus. So it's important to get this filled up as well. We currently have 190 Renown. You know what? I like even numbers. I'm going to get my maximum focus increased to 300. Because it's good to stock up on focus. We can chomp some food. I recommend you always have a good supply of food on you when you're playing Palia. Because you're going to be earning experience all the time. And you might as well get bonus from it. Oh, and just like that, my house is built because it's been more than 8 hours. So yeah, this is the beginning of your housing in Palia, and we will definitely be doing something with this space in a little bit. However, today is not the day. It's just good to have a house built. Anyway, that's not what I came back here for. I don't even know why I came back to my house. but it's been more than 8 hours. I think I was just going to sort out some, oh, yeah, I definitely need to sort out some of this. Oh, I was going to meet you guys in the town hall, so we can meet the lovely Kenyatta. So, just give me a second. I'll be right there. Oh, in fact, I just realized that we have a quest here. You've finished building your house. Tish suggested going to talk to Kenyatta at City Hall to learn what else you can do with your brand new home. Talk to Kenyatta. You see, I knew what I was doing. I promise, I knew what I was doing all along. There's a reason why I went back there and didn't come to the town hall, because I'd just be making 2 trips here anyway. This is Kenyatta, the daughter of the mayor and mayoress, and she's kind of cool. I like her. She's kind of a rebel. Welcome to City Hall. How can I help? Oh, you're one of the newbies, right? For a second, I actually thought you were a customer or something. What's up? Usually the sky, or I have questions. She'll appreciate this. Ugh, I just rolled my eyes so hard they almost fell out of my head. Maybe she won't appreciate it. Look, if you need me to help with something or you don't. So what do you want? I have questions about my house. Just a second, let me try and remember. Oh, 1 second, sorry. There we go. Just let me try and remember what the new homeowners guide said. Ugh, the system's a mess. Okay, so you got your blueprint, right? Lucky for you, that's not the only thing you can add to your plot.
Yeah.
Just open the City Hall cash register, you can buy new rooms and expand your buildable space. It's also where you can get crafting licenses to turn your house into a noisy industrial nightmare. If you're lucky, and I'm not, I'll be there to help. What was that? Alpha gameplay, that's what that was. Or beta, I suppose. Last but not least, you're now eligible to try out for full Kilima citizenship. How do I do that? Well, you have to show your dedication to Kilima's well-being, or whatever. Usually my mom likes to play mind games until you accurately guess what she wants, but I'll go ahead and give you the lowdown. All you have to do is invest in your plot enough. Whatever you want to do, just show you're intended to stay for real. She won't be able to resist coming by to judge your interior decorating. Just don't get your hopes up, though. She probably won't like it. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta get back to my mag. Crime Times just did an expose on the Bahari Ripper. Let's chat with her, because she's cool. Looking for my dad, he's in his office in the back. If you're looking for my mom, can I ask why? Because I would highly recommend that you don't.
Later.
Legend. So as you can see, the Strong Foundation quest says a 0 out of 5,000 increase in the value of your house and visit your plot. Interesting, I didn't know that the house had a value like that. But anyway, let's check out the cash register, because this was meant to be focusing around Renown. And here we can see we can purchase writs. A writ that allows you to expand your housing space. So, you know, we got 135 Renown. Let's get, let's get 5 of them. Why not? And it goes up to 30, so it does get a bit more expensive. The more you get, the more you expand it. So here you can also see we can buy crafting licenses for 500. I don't know what the limit of this is just yet, I'm afraid. Hopefully that's something that I can tell you guys in the future. But you can also buy rooms. The rooms aren't cheap. I believe the large room is roughly the same price as the main house. Yeah, well, I mean, it's 15,000 and this is 15,000 as well. And it uses the same icon. That's probably just a placeholder. Hallway section is something that I haven't seen before, and same as the fireplace add-on, so we're definitely going to be getting those later on. But as you can see, they're kind of pricey, and I'm a little bit low on the cash monies. But yeah, this is where you will come to get some improvements to your housing plot. And I do believe that's pretty much all you can spend your renown on at the moment that I'm aware of. You know what? I could use the map button to return home. That's not the thing that I thought it was. But we're going to spend a little bit of gold. Even though I just said I'm a little bit low on gold, we're going to spend a little bit of gold heading home by using the stables over here. This is Nao? You know what? We haven't met him yet. You must be new in town. I'm Nio. My family runs the Dyer farm over in the west side of Kilima. Need someone to show you around the barn or teach you how to ride a riff rock. I'm your guy. Also good at lifting heavy stuff. If you need anything heavy lifted. And here's a carrot. Oh, for Sugarfoot. Give her one of these and you'll be best buddies. Owner of Binland. Is that you to their friend list? You know what? Let's make some friends.
Let me know if you need it.
Let's make some friends, because I haven't made any friends yet. Anyway, here we can see that we can travel home, and it just costs 10 gold. So fast travel does cost a little bit of gold, but it is fine, it is dandy. And maybe now that I've made a friend, I can show you some extra things. Well, first thing I want to show you is, of course, if we press H, we can now use our writs to expand our plots a little bit. So if we click on the item at the back there, we can unlock the expansion. We have 5 out of 1 writs, which is great. We now have access to build in that square. Let's get 2 more, and I'll also show you the slots here. Now that we've got a new house, or we've got our house built, we can then... So we've got our default slot, and we also have a second slot that we've gotten for free called New Slot, and you can rename these. But it says any guest will be removed. Are you sure you want to load this plot? Absolutely. And boom, instant. You see that it's saved all of the squares that we have access to, but it's essentially given us a blank place to build on. So we can put our tent that we made in like the very first episode down, and we can work on this plot. And if we want to go back, we just switch it over to default slot. Boom! Everything is back where it was. Well, it looks like the crops are still functioning fine. I'm assuming that the crafters still work as well, but I'm not actually 100% sure. My assumption would be it is. But it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. And you can add new plots, but they're expensive. 50,000. Again, I don't know the limitation of how many plots you can have. You can see here we have an edit button on the Harvest House. What is this? Well, these are all of the different walls and windows you have on your house. So you can edit each window. So by default we have the small one, and it to be a double window. As you can see, the windows are different. Very cool, very nice. If you really wanted to, you can get rid of all of the windows and say, you know, I don't want to see out the front of my house. No peepers. I do like the big double windows on the front. Maybe we have a little bit of double window at the back as well. And maybe we put no windows on the left there because it's just looking out to the forest or something like that. So that is something that you can change. Once you add more rooms to your house, you can change the transition if you want a big doorway, a small doorway, or completely open plan. It's amazing. And all of the small, large, and medium rooms have different windows you can add as well. The building and decorating in this game, I think, is going to be the main focus for a lot of people because it seems so unique. And just so many ways you can express yourself. It's fantastic. But one other thing you can do is you can click on this button here to change the permissions. And this is also where you can rename. So default, you know, we could just call that main or something. But then if you go to new slot, you know, what you can do is you can rename it something like, I don't know, if I can spell properly, private. And then you can say closed. Only NPCs can visit. I don't know if you add a friend as an editor, if they can bypass the plot security, but, you know, you can load it up, and now no one can visit me. And I hope I can show this off. Maybe now that I have a friend, I can show this off. Ah, here we go. Iona of Binland. Maybe I know who this is. Oh no, there we go. But let's go peek. If they're online, you can have a little sneak around. You can see what people are up to. Did they get notified that I'm here? I'm trying to be sneaky. I don't think they do. But yeah, if you are at your home, oh, I've been spotted. Maybe I've been spotted. If you're at your home, you can come and check out other people's places. Let's go have a sneak peek. Oh, look at this. I wonder if they know something that I know, but they might not. I've already got some cooking going. You can actually cook with other people, which is fantastic. Oh! Hello! I'm gonna run away now. Don't mind me. Bye! Fantastic. Oh, Tish is here. So yeah, was this the most recent one that we loaded into? I think it might have been. Fantastic. I can't wait to do some more community stuff and friend stuff. Honestly, it's going to be a blast. So I think I have sufficiently covered everything you can do with Focus and Renown for the time being. Next time, what I want to do is I want to focus on a couple of other skills that we haven't done yet. Namely, the fishing and the bug catching. We haven't touched either of those skills. And also, I want to head to Bahari Bay so that we can start working on this new mission, Like a Bird, we can see on the right there. Talk to Nejuma in Bahari Bay. Yeah, so I think that's the plan for tomorrow's video. Thank you all very much for watching. Again, any questions, any comments, drop them in the description just below the like button. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And hopefully if I've got enough questions, I will be able to put together a big follow-up video just before the open beta starts on August 10th. Of course, if you want, drop on over to twitch.tv/dazabound. I will be streaming this game almost daily, I would say, after August 2nd. Thanks once again for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.